Hello, Sharon. Hello, Gai.
Hi,
Welcome
Isabella.
back to Switzerland, one can say. It is interesting because your work has been presented at the last edition of Steps already. So that means I really true like your work. So I invited you a second time. But looking back, do you think, is there any special reaction of the Swiss population to your work? Is there a special Swiss public?
You know, this question, a lot of times people ask about if there is people, like different dancers, Swiss or Israeli or German. And for me, it's people, so it's hard for me to say that there is Swiss audience. I think they liked it a lot, the piece, but you know, I cannot say something specific about Swiss audience. I don't know.
Do you think that human beings just react as they feel all over the world?
Yeah, I want to think like that also.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to catalog, like people are people, you know.
Is there anything specific you would say that's somehow Swiss? You get to
I like
know?
the energy here, so maybe this is something about the mentality. I felt like polite, but also warm. You know, it's not just. It was warm. Something specific. I don't know. You have something?
I remember the view.
So the landscape.
View.
Yeah.
The landscape.
And actually, I do remember something from, like, the ambience of the festival was. It was great to move from side to side. It's like being on a tour, but actually it's like you serve almost the same venue. So it's kind of special because it's the same festival, but you do feel different venues, different vibes.
You founded your own company, LEV. What was the motivation finally to found your own company?
I think for the creative and for the art, I think we need our people, our time, our dream to come true just through our company. You know, you cannot do it different because every time we go into a company, it's like a very short time and then we have to go. And for me, and I think also for Gai, it's a process of life and it's taking time and you want to dig into and to go deeper. So it's the only way actually, when you have your own company, your own people, your own problem, your own hard moments and great moments. So
It's interesting because I decided to program Corteval, which was like your first program you did for another company out of Pecheva. So that was for me motivation to really program your work. And normally I program one company like once. So, but in between you founded your own company. So I had like a second motivation to re-invite you.
There's another aspect of it. I have to answer it because a very strong motivation is that dance, like when you make a dance piece creation, there's so many elements to it. From the lights, the production, even the marketing, you know, everything is part of it. And the only way to have the real kind of satisfaction with what you see in the end, it's the ability to choose all the elements that makes this production in the end. So it means even if you choose, of course, the dancers, but also the technicians, and you decide what venues you will go and how to treat people, you know. So then it reflects in the end, even the technical side reflects on stage in the end. And with LEV, we really do it like it is evolving all the time, the piece. So we can really really do it. Like we're presenting a piece that we did almost 1 year ago, but it is very, very different than what it was. For us, it's, you know, it's really half of it. It's new, from costume, light, music, and everything. So this is
in house we can see like an exchange between rave and contemporary dance. Can you explain us what's the exchange is, or what makes it rave, or what is contemporary dance?
I don't know. Honestly, I told you already that I don't know what is contemporary dance, and I don't know what it is. I know that I know how to do this. It's all elements that we inspired, of course. Rave party, I used to go to the parties of Gai when Oi was the DJ, and I love parties and I love to have fun. Contemporary dance, I don't know exactly what is that, but update dance maybe, something that we're doing now, new dance.
You know, there's going to be a whole symposium around these questions, because obviously there is not one answer to it.
Yeah.
But the question is going to be there because people would like to know. Maybe you explain us your source of inspiration, or how do you work, you know?
I myself am inspired like from everything, from life, from art, from kids, from our love, you know. Inspiration exists any moment. I love cinema and I love music. It's two things that I'm really connect. The creation, most of it I'm doing through my body. So it's like the movement coming from inside, and I cannot tell you from where. It's just coming. It's like I'm throwing up the movement. And then it's become like layers, and after the improvisation, the dancers copy it, and then I can cut it and change it, and then it's another layer of composition, and then another layer of aesthetic, and so it's all
and
about...
then back to creation again, and then back to composition, and back to music, and how the music influenced the composition, and even sometimes the costumes can change the choreography, or the timing of things, because one thing can influence, one costume can influence and give inspiration for a solo, for a group section. And
could you tell us a little bit about costumes? Because Corps de Vogue was in very tight costumes, and I think House, it's going to be in very tight costumes. So it's like a handwriting. Can you share with us your thoughts about a costume? And
I think when you doing less color, less material, you can feel more, you know. And it's the skin color. It's almost like another skin. And I love the bodies of the dancers and the heart of the dancer. And I think through that, the individual and the people going out stronger.
It's like to erase any distractions from the real meaning of what you want to show. So you want to show a movement that express something, but every little detail that you will put on top of it will distract the movement. And then when you're raising everything, since the dancers are so expressive and so full of meaning, then you can really get the clean, the netto meaning of
netto. It's good
of the movement, or it's almost like seeing shadows. So you cannot recognize the individuals, but after a while, even if you see just shadows, it's
you connect to the
you connect to one of them. If all of them you couldn't see the faces, after a while, if they're good enough, you recognize them because of their qualities, different qualities.
Movement and expression.
So you can connect to the individual from a very, very, very deep and authentic place, which is no game, no acting,
So it's pure.
Yeah.
That's the essence of it.
You cannot hide with it. You cannot hide. You have
and you don't want to hide.
You cannot cheat. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's good. I like that one. You cannot cheat on stage.
No, not with these pieces.
Movement and your
And
own
also,
body.
if you're not total, you will see it in a minute.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just about total feeling all the time.
So Sharon and Gai, thank you very much for this discussion, and I'm very much looking forward to present house within the festival.
Me too. I'm
And
excited.
yeah, to really share this expressive piece, dance piece, with the Swiss public. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.